welcome back to another video on Just Sharika. So as you can see, we are on the road. So we're actually now on the Portmore toll road, heading to Portmore now to give you an update on the Shooters Hill development. The famous back road in Portmore, still heading to Shooters Hill. So as I said, just to give you an update, so as you know that the Shooters Hill development is being done by the Housing Agency of Jamaica, and this development, Shooters Hill, I think the name will be changed, but don't hold me on that. I do think they will be changing the name of the development, but Shooters Hill is the name of the community that the development will be taking place. Alright, so as I said, it will be done by the Housing Agency of Jamaica. I would have given a lot of information in my previous video, so you can feel free to pause this video and watch the first video that I did. As I said, this is just an update. Alright, so just to ensure you haven't missed out on anything, you can watch that video to get the full information. So this is just an update to show you what is happening now. Alright, so this development will have 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms and 3 bedroom units. Alright, so the prices are not yet out. So at the time of doing this update, the Housing Agency of Jamaica has not yet given a price for any of those units. So you will still have to stay tuned to this channel to give you updates as it relates to prices. This update is primarily just to show you what the community looks like and what the actual site of the Shooters Hill development looks like. So a little birdie told me that they have started clearing the land. So I'm actually heading there now to see for myself. Alright, so we're still on our way. We're just a few moments away, a few minutes away. So we're actually, well, we're almost in Portmore.
We're in Portmore.
We're in Portmore now.
We're reach
so
Nagahead.
We're almost at
Nagahead.
So we're close to the Shooters Hill development. So as I said, the name Shooters Hill, so it's on a hill. So some of the lots that will be available will have some aspects of some view. So some persons will be lucky enough to get views of the sea. Alright, so if you're one of those persons who are interested in the Shooters Hill development and you want to get a sea view, you just make sure, as I keep on telling you, make sure you have your deposit because the money talk. Alright, so we're actually passing one of the call centers in Portmore. I think it's Xerox. No, so? Xerox?
Yeah.
I think it's Xerox. Alright, so as I was saying, guys, if you are interested in this development, make sure you put down your deposit because they will be requesting a 5% deposit of whatever the cost for the unit will be. As I would have stated in my previous video, and I'm not going to go through all the details that I stated in my previous video, please go and watch it. But I did mention that the initial cost that they had for the units, the 1 bedroom would have started at 7.5, but they would have removed that price from their website. So that price, I'm thinking, will no longer exist and will likely change, and change meaning increase. All right, so find out 50% of that and work out how much it will cost for your deposit if the price was to remain at 7.5. But do keep in mind that that was the initial cost, and the price for steel and all sorts of building materials would have increased. So most likely the prices will increase. All right, so make sure you have all your necessary documents up to date, your pre-approval letters, you have your deposit, your TRN, NIS, and all those documents up to date. If you need to visit the NHT, you can do so. I would have done a video interview with Mr. Dwayne Burbrick from the NHT, so you can, I'm going to leave a link right above so you can know the ins and outs to applying for an NHT loan if you need your NHT benefits. Also, as I said, this development is done by the Housing Agency of Jamaica, so there will be no preferential treatment for persons who are first-time homeowners. This is open. So for persons out there who are buying investment property, they can also buy. So it's a first come, first get served on this one. So ensure that you stay tuned. And we're on Hellshire and we are very close to the Shooter's Hill. So I will show you what the site actually looks like when we get to Shooter's Hill. So stay tuned. So guys, I've actually turned back. So I'm going to head all the way up to the top. So this is what you're seeing on your screen is actually the site for the Shooter's Hill development, and they would have already started to clear the land. So I was trying to find if there was another entrance down here, but there's not. So I'm going to go all the way back to the top and see if I can drive in and show you what the space looks like. So I am not so familiar with the Portmore area, but I do believe we're on Braeton Road. So
Hellshire Main Road.
We're on Hellshire Main Road.
Right.
Alright, so but it's in the vicinity of Braeton and Hellshire. So if you are familiar with the Hellshire and Braeton Road, then you should be familiar with right here. Alright, so trying to find the entrance, which is somewhere down here where we can go and show you. So all that you've seen on your right is the actual site. So let me see if I can turn in on here, and there's a church right there. So I'll soon tell you what church is there, so you can actually find the landmark. So alright, so this is the site of the Shooter's Hill development. I won't be going very far because I don't see anybody and I don't want to be trespassing. But this is the site. As you can see, a lot of hill, so they'll be having lots all the way up. And for persons who are familiar with Portmore, you do know that Portmore have crocodiles. So that's one thing to consider when you are buying property in Portmore, that you have to look out for those species. I'm not sure if I would want to be thinking about that, but if you are interested in buying a piece of property here, that's one thing to consider. That natural life, you have to think about the crocs. That's a possibility that you may open the door one day and see a crocodile. Alright, so as I said guys, I won't be going up there because I don't have permission and I don't want to be just trespassing. But this is the site, and you can see them set up things here, so you know the men are here working and they're clearing the space and so on. So I think this will be a very nice development when it is completed, and yes, it will be a gated complex. As I said, the price is not yet out, so you have to stay tuned to this channel to get those kind of information. All right, so as soon as I have that, and as soon I will be coming back when the model unit is ready, so I can show you what the unit will look like, so you can be able to make a more informed decision. But this is one of the, if you are looking for affordable housing, then this is one for you to consider. As I would have said earlier, the base price that the HAJ started out with initially was $7.5 million for the 1-bedroom unit. As it relates to the size of the units, I am not sure as yet. So as soon as I get further information, I will come back and do an update. Alright, so there's not much to see other than, as I said, they are now clearing the land. So if you are interested and if you have been waiting on this, ensure that you're putting your money and your documents together, because very soon I'm sure they will be taking deposits very soon. So don't wait until you see the model units to start getting your stuff together. No, get your stuff together from now, because as I said, this is not an NHT unit that prioritizes first-time home buyers. You have persons who are looking for investment properties, and they will be giving preference to persons who have their money and come in to buy. All right guys, so as I said, this is it. So this is the Shooters Hill. Get your documents ready. So I am about to leave, and I'm going to head to another site. So stay tuned. I won't tell you where I'm going, but stay tuned. I have another update to give you. Can you guess where I'm going next? Can you guess? Alright, so I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you an update of the Catherine Estate. So I'm going to head now to the Catherine Estate. So stay tuned for that video. So until then guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.